people. Today we're going to do a summer color block set. This is the last of the seasonal color block sets that I've been doing. I'm starting off with some pre-prepped medium length coffin tips. And we're going to be starting off with the portion that is going to be chromed first. Which is why you don't see me wearing gloves right now, as I like to put my chrome on with my bare fingers. I get a better result that way. But this is going to be the base color that's going under the chrome. And on this one, we're just doing the top, like maybe third of the nail. Originally I was going to do, and on this one we're doing just the bottom third. Originally I was going to do these in neons, but when I got the stickers, I decided to pull the colors from the stickers instead. So I'm going over these with a regular no wipe top coat. And this is where we want to be as smooth as possible, or we'll get imperfections in the chrome, and that it's going to really show up badly. And we're just going to give those guys their top coat, and then we will cure that. And now we're ready for the chrome. I'm using this Teal Chrome. And there it is. And I'm just going to get some on my finger. I'm going to pat it on there, then I'm just going to rub it in. Rub, 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 rub. And eventually we're going to get it on there, and there we go. Easy peasy. And the other ones. Well, that one I did not pick up as much. I was trying not to pick up a big glob of it since I don't have much area to chrome, but I needed more. Now, we're not going to be top coating these for a while, so after this you're going to have to be careful you don't scratch where the chrome is, because it will come off. And you can't wipe it with anything over top, or you'll take it right back off again. Okay, and there we go. Now see, this one got some weird thing on the side. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what it is, but we're going to fix that real quick. So my polish or something looked like it started to run down off of there. It was probably top coat. I probably had too much on. But I am going to fish around for my nail scissors. And then I'm just going to... You can't see it, but I just cut that edge off. I filed it a little bit to clean up there, and now I'm just going to go around there again. Now I'm going to take a soft brush. We're going to go over them and brush off any loose chrome powder very gently. And then we'll set those aside and move on. Okay, there we are so far. We have that part done. Now we're ready for the polish. I'm using mostly Beetles today. There is one Venalisa in there. But this will be the thumb. I'm going in with the top, maybe not quite half, but almost half, but not quite. And I will be doing 2 coats of all these different colors, but I'm only going to show you the first coat so you see where they're going. I didn't want to make the video extra long by showing you both coats on these, because I did do all of them with the blue, and then I did the second coat on all the blues, and then I switched to the new color. And I figured by the time I showed you all of those with the second coat, it was going to be way too long. Okay, and then on the other blue, oh, there is no more blue. That was it. Okay, we're moving on to yellow. I know there's yellow on 4 of them, so okay, we're going to do half of this bottom section in yellow. I'm actually happy with these colors for summer. I think the neons I think would not have worked with the stickers I ended up using. And the bottom of this guy. Now that middle section on that one is going to stay a negative space, so we won't need to do any more with that. This one, the other half, second half is yellow. You don't need to worry about your lines in between, you know, where the colors meet being perfect, because they're going to get taped. And so you're not, the tape will help straighten those out if they're not totally perfect. They need to be pretty close, but not, you don't have to like stress over them. I'm trying to get this one to be smooth, the polish going in the right direction without any like big globby parts. And then I could have just painted over this bottom one, that part, but I decided to clean it off. And once I get all my yellows, we're going to cure those. That's where we are so far. Now we're moving on to the orange. This one, I'm using this one because they had the right color orange that I wanted, and I didn't have that in any of my other polish. So there we go. We're going on the bottom of the pinky and the other half of the thumb with the orange. And like I said, there's 2 coats of each color that's going to be on there at the end. And we're ready to cure that. And now we're moving on to the striping tape. Now it doesn't totally show on camera, but it looks like it's silver, but it's actually a really pale blue, this tape. And you don't need to skimp on your tape. I mean, get a big enough piece for you to get a good hold of it. Striping tape is cheap. You can get like a dozen rolls for $1 something on Ali. And we're going to go over all of the lines now where the colors meet up. This day I was having an easy time with the striping tape. There's some days where it just wants to fight me at every step of the way, and it doesn't want to go well. But I had a good day with it. Things went nice and smooth. So I like to appreciate those times because it doesn't always happen. And then across the crossway, I like to do the up and down one first and then put the cross piece on. That way, if it doesn't fully meet up to the blue line, the one going up and down doesn't meet to the blue part, you can cover over it with the cross piece. And I'm trimming these just a skosh shy of the edge. You want to leave just a teeny tiny bit short of the edge, so when you top coat, you're going to be sealing the ends of that in with your top coat. And there's the thumb. And then we're just going to go on with these. Now, if for some reason, if you handle it too much and it gets to where it's doesn't want to be sticky, either just get a new piece out, or you can take a tiny little dot of nail glue and glue the edges down, but you just need to make sure they're firmly down and adhered before you top coat, because once top coat gets under there, it's not going to stick for nothing. And then we'll just trim them off. Come on, get up on there. Also, once they're all down, if you want to get them top coated right away after you get them all on there, I recommend doing that. When I got all of the tape on this set, it was time for me to quit for the day. And when I came back the next day to work on them, there was a few of them where the striping tape had popped up from the edges. so I had to get it, push it back down and adhere it again. And there was a couple that did not want to stick at that point, so then I had to go with the glue situation. But if I had, they were all down nicely when I quit for the day, so if I had top coated them right then, I could have saved myself a little bit of extra stuff there. And also, you don't need to use striping tape just for like these kind of things where you're leaving it on there. It also works good to create a design with your tape, polish over it. Before you cure your polish, pull all that tape off, and then you'll have whatever color was under there. It'll make nice, neat little lines of those color. I haven't done any of those in a long time, but they do come out pretty cool. You can cut some pretty neat designs that way. And this is the last one I'm going to show. The rest of them I will do off camera. I guess I probably didn't need to show this many, because after the first couple you get the point, I'm sure. This one's going to have a weird thing on the side, which I'm going to fix, so I think I left that in where I fix it. But this is the pinky nail. Now, whenever I'm doing pinkies, they're so skinny and thin that it's inevitably I get polish going off the side of it, and it creates an overflow kind of a situation. So that one didn't get cut close enough, and you can almost not see what's happening, but oh, there I go. See, that one is not in a good place. Okay. Now, as I'm going to cut this, see how the polish has overflowed past the edge of the nail? We're going to fix that here in a minute, but right now I'm just trying to get the tape cut to where it's supposed to go. And then, of course, the last one has to give me some problems. Okay. Now, what I do to fix these is the same thing I did with the overflow on that chrome part. Is I will pull it off of the nail stand, and then I will use my nail scissors and trim off any excess that's hanging over the edge. Now, you can only do this before you get to your final top coat. You don't want to do it at the very end, because then and then I'm going to file that smooth. If you do it at the end, then you break the seal of your top coat along the edge, and then you're going to have a good chance that it might peel. So you can do it all the way up till the final top coat, and then you have to be a little more careful when you're top coating the last bit. But that takes care of that problem, and now we're ready to move on to the top coat. Okay, there we are. Everything's all taped up. Our chrome nice and shiny. Now we're going to top coat. Now I'm switching over to my tempered top coat, which is just a hard gel top coat. You can't use it when you're doing chrome because the chrome will not stick to it. Why? I don't really know. It needs the soak-off gel top coat for it to stick to. But we're just going to go ahead with the layer top coat. I want to seal those tapes on before anything starts to pop up or anything comes off. And after this, we're going to move on to the stickers. Now, for the rest of my color block sets, I had done 3D embellishments on them. This one I did not do that with. I used stickers because I couldn't come up with an idea what I could use for the 3D embellishments. I would have had to make them out of the carving gel, and I didn't have enough confidence that I could make little teeny tiny flip-flops, or like a half a beach ball or something, and have it still look nice. So I went with stickers on these. And I'm just brushing over those again because the top coat wanted to bead up a little on there. But these are the stickers. I got these from AliExpress. I had some really cute summer stickers in here. Mainly I was looking for flip-flops because I really wanted those to be on there. I wear flip-flops myself almost all the time, unless it's wet or rainy outside. There's a big debate in our house with me and my husband. I claim they're shoes. He says they're not. Those are not shoes. So this has been going on for years now. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just thought I'd share it. But putting the little flip-flops on here on the thumb, and I'm also going to put some sunglasses on there. You can see now where I got the colors I pulled from the stickers, so it would all kind of look like it goes together. I think the neon ones would not have looked as nice with these stickers. Okay, that's the thumb done, and these stickers are kind of 3D, but not totally. They're not the real thick ones. They're more of a thinner one. They do have a little bit of a feel, but not a lot. I was trying to decide what to put on this one. In the end, I decided to go with the single palm tree on there, which I'm going to come back to and stick on in a second. I liked that this was nice and clear though, so I could hold it over the nail and then see where I was going to put it and what I was going to do with it. So we're just going to go with that at the bottom. No, I did top coat this one. I top coated those other ones with the tape also, so now the chrome is safe. You don't have to worry about scratching it at this point. And see around the palm tree, the sticker, the excess sticker stuff. Don't worry about that. Once you top coat, you won't see any of that. Okay, on this one, I decided to go with the surfboard. And I'm going to clear up a misconception. A lot of people seem to think everybody in California lives at the beach and goes surfing all the time. Okay, I'm here to tell you, I am 63 years old. I've lived here, with the exception of about maybe 2 years of my life. I've lived in California my whole life. And I do not know how to surf, nor do I care to. And the last time I was at the beach, was on my honeymoon with my husband when we went to Hawaii, and that was 34 years ago. So so we're not all surfers that live in California, just letting you know. Okay, moving on. This one, what did I do on this one? I went with a beach ball. And what did I do? Something, I think I put a seashell at the bottom. Eventually, where did I go here? I was going to use one of those little straw hats, but it looks like there's a little face on the top, so it kind of looked like I swear to the first time I saw it, I thought it was a Pokemon of some sort. But so I didn't use it. I didn't end up using any of the little beach hats. Okay, on the pinky, what did I put on this one? I forgot now. And I'm trying to decide. I know on one of them, what do we do? Oh, I think this is, yeah, the suntan lotion. Right in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to do the other ones off camera. And then we're going to be ready to top coat. Okay, moving on. And this is what we ended up with. And then we're going to top coat. This is the other ones you guys didn't see that I did off camera. Now I'm going in with a generous top coat on this. And I am going to do a second layer of top coat just to be sure the stickers are going to stay on, but I'm not going to show you the second coat. Just know that it is going to be there at the end. And you'll notice that those little sticker lines around that, where there's excess like clear stuff around them will just disappear once the top is on there. A couple more surfboards on that one. And then we got some more sunglasses, another suntan lotion. You can't have enough suntan lotion living here, I can tell you that much. Sunblock is really important around here because it's usually blazing hot outside most of the time. And then on the pinky we have bathing suit. When I'm brushing over them again and again, I'm trying to get the excess stuff where it has pooled around the sticker off a little bit, and then I'm going to hold these upside down before I cure them. Okay, final step. The ones that have the clear spot, we're going to flip those upside down, clean them off on the back, which I did already, and then we're going to go in with a very thin layer of top coat just so that that clear section is really crystal clear. As I do file all my nails underneath for better adhesion, you know, they're going to look not real clear anymore on the back. So that's why I've got to do this. And then I'll give it a final swipe down the middle to get any top coat that may have pooled in there, because we don't need any big lumps in the middle. And then we're going to be ready for curing. And there we are, all done. That is what we have. If you like this set, I'd appreciate it if you give me a like. And if you want to see more, I upload a new set every Saturday. I do appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I shall see you guys next time. Have a fun summer. Bye-bye.